There are moments when you start to question what everything truly means at some point. Most of us experience what's known as an existential crisis, a phase of deep reflection, confusion, or emotional numbness where you begin questioning everything. Why am I here? What am I doing with my life? Does any of this even matter? It's a very human reaction to change, to loss, or even to success. Yes, even success, because sometimes an existential crisis doesn't come from failure, but from finally achieving everything you thought you wanted and realizing it doesn't fully satisfy you. Sometimes reaching the goal, the career, the home, or the relationship brings a sense of accomplishment and stability. Other times it reveals a new layer of questions. Your soul starts craving more than just milestones, and while that can feel unsettling, it doesn't mean your achievements are worthless or that joy isn't possible. It simply means you've outgrown the old answers, and you're being encouraged to search for deeper ones. You can no longer say, "I'll be happy when," because you already have the when. And yet there's still a quiet emptiness you didn't anticipate. It can feel dark and isolating. But every crisis holds the seed of transformation. You might uncover more within yourself than you imagined: new passions, deeper relationships, or simply the courage to live more authentically than before. So, what sets off an existential crisis? If you've ever caught yourself wondering, why do I feel like this? Here are some of the most common triggers. 1. Major life transitions. Becoming a parent, graduating, relocating. These are milestones meant to define us, yet they can just as easily shake our sense of identity and direction. 2. Unexpected disruptions. Losing a job, a breakup, a health scare. When life throws something unexpected, we're pushed to reconsider what truly matters. 3. Feeling out of alignment with our path. Maybe your career looks successful on the surface, but deep down it leaves you empty. You start thinking, is this all there is? 4. Loss of control. You feel like a passenger in your own life, going through motions without steering the wheel, powerless and directionless. 5. Grief and loss. Losing someone through death, distance, or change can cause the meaning structures built around them to collapse, and we're left to rebuild, sometimes from the ground up. If any of this sounds familiar, remember, an existential crisis isn't the end. It's more like a crossroads. It asks your mind and heart, asking you to stop running on autopilot and start exploring what actually matters to you. And although it feels uncomfortable now, many people discover that moments of emptiness lead them to their deepest truths. Here are some signs you might be going through. 1. Constant overthinking. You get stuck in cycles of deep, repetitive thoughts. Even when life is quiet, your mind keeps spinning. 2. Anxiety or depressive symptoms. Your thoughts weigh heavily on you, creating sadness, dread, or emotional numbness. 3. Loss of motivation. You struggle to care about things that once inspired you without a clear why. Even simple tasks feel overwhelming. 4. Low energy. The emotional heaviness of questioning your existence can show up as physical exhaustion or burnout. 5. Social withdrawal. You begin pulling away from others not out of anger, but because you feel disconnected from yourself. 6. Feeling lost or without direction. It's like standing in a dark room without a light switch, stuck and unsure where to go. 7. Escaping through substances or distractions. Maybe you've been drinking more or binge watching endlessly, anything to mute the questions you don't yet know how to face. An existential crisis doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It's not a flaw or a failure, but a turning point, a moment to step back and ask, what do I really want my life to represent? Sometimes we stay inside the comfort of the familiar. We follow routines, check the boxes, and forget to check in with ourselves. But if you lean into this even just slightly, you may notice something remarkable. There's more within you than you ever realized. So if you're feeling lost, overwhelmed, or empty right now, be gentle with yourself. Treat this as a chance not to fix yourself, but to rediscover yourself. Maybe this is life's quiet way of telling you you're ready for the next chapter of your life.